Yay! Monday, still fucking March. March can suck my dick.
March is the worst.
March sucks.
March is great.
Hi, Flutesy.
Hi.
We have Flutesy here today.
What's cooking?
I was telling the boys I went to Philadelphia over the weekend, and I was masturbating with a towel, like the whole time I was down there, like various bath towels.
You really look like a. What's that Simpsons character where he's got just hair on the top of his head?
Who, Bart?
Or is maybe the Family Guy?
No, but he's not balding.
No.
He looks really with that fucking. You got shaved on the side. You really.
Oh my God, you look 20 again.
Ridiculous.
This is like a college haircut. Wait,
That's right.
Can you see this, people?
Let's do it.
He can't.
My dick is like hamburger. My dick's like hamburger meat. It's so sore because I kept using these towels, and then Steve, or one of the guys in the booth, said, "Why don't you just use the duvet comforter?" Oh. Then I'd be all jizz. I jizzed a lot. Like I probably jerked off like 8 different times.
80?
8.
What do you use as lube? Let's get into this.
I didn't use anything. No.
Dude, see, that's where you fuck up. Okay.
You raw dogged it?
Yep. It's like Scottsdale in the summer, baby.
Coconut oil, baby.
Coconut oil.
Not only is it good for the skin, but
You can
it's
cook
so
with it,
good for-
right?
You can cook with it. You can moisturize. Don't put it in your eye. You might go blind. No offense.
No.
But I'm just
wait.
saying.
I would hate for that to happen again.
Right?
Exactly.
It might work
Can't
opposite
go more
way.
blind.
Like I'm cured. Good.
Wait, so you don't feel good, right?
I'm depressed today. I suffer from depression.
Oh, this is going to be a
depression.
best
I know,
episode.
You suffer from depression?
Oh, it's horrible. Yeah.
That's why you see a therapist?
I lost my vision. I've
Oh,
always
he
had
drinks a
depression.
lot. What happens is he drinks a lot to compensate for his depression, and then when he can't drink for whatever reason, he can't drink because he drank too much this week and he's hungover. He's been throwing up. So now that he can't drink, the reality of his life settles in, and he's a mess. We should test him to see when's the last time you drank.
Last night.
Did you really?
Yeah, sure.
How'd you get
How
back?
is this? You know, alcohol
dinner.
is a depressant.
Yeah, but if you're depressed, it works this other way. It's like when
Really?
you're- Yeah, it's like
it
when-
doesn't seem to be working, I don't think.
I just.
Because he's sober today. He hasn't had a drink today, right?
Yeah, but I woke up and like I just laid in bed and I just started crying, just like out of nowhere.
That's what I do a week
Oh my
before
God,
I
where are the
drink.
cameras when we need them?
Right?
Laying in bed, a blubbering fat white guy with a bad haircut crying.
Oh.
Everybody gets it. Everybody gets it with that haircut.
My wife came over and she was hugging me and she was like,
Does she know what happened?
worried about me.
Yeah, she should be. Does she know what happened
Yeah. Well, she know what happened.
over the weekend?
What, like Philadelphia, or
Yeah.
like they jerked off in the towel and everything?
You had a worse Philadelphia weekend than Tom Hanks in that movie.
And it was a racquetball. I got hit by a racquetball. No, and I spent I know she said, my wife usually doesn't say anything about my spending money, and she goes, I checked our credit card. She's like, she said, you spent $900 Saturday night, and that isn't including like the other 2 cards that she doesn't really know that
The one that Adam gave you
my secret credit cards.
for your PayPal.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't know about that. So
You asked me for money in the middle of the night on Saturday.
yeah,
Send me a text.
Were you drunk? Drunk?
I was
texting?
joking with you, but yeah.
No, you didn't.
Did you buy hookers? Say no for the record.
Yeah, absolutely.
for
No, his
real
wife
talk
doesn't
between me
watch
and
this.
you.
His wife thinks he's at a Cub Scout meeting.
No,
Cub Scout meeting?
I was at a bunch of strip clubs and I went to a really expensive restaurant and stuff like that, and so it was fun. But I was in the Residence Inn in Center City, and my room
That's a good one.
my room had a balcony, and I literally was all I could do not to jump off that balcony. I was actually literally scared of it. I was
When?
What?
Friday and Saturday night. I don't know.
Why?
Because I'm going. I don't know. Sometimes I get in these seas. I don't know if it's March or if it's
It's the weather.
catching up with
the
me.
retro-
You
great.
fell in love with somebody, didn't you? You said?
I did, Pamela. Yeah, I fell in love with Pamela.
Everyone named Pamela is a closet slut. I'm just going to let you know
No
that.
kidding. Yeah.
No, she's a stripper.
Or, I mean,
I'm
that
in love
kind of
with
goes hand
the
in hand.
T-Pain. I'm in love with the stripper. Yeah, she was amazing. She comes
Was
over.
she hanging around with you?
I mean, she just
She come to your hotel?
No. How dare you? I'm a married man. But we were at Club Oasis and we walked in there. It's down by the airport, and it's like there were like more girls than people sitting there, and I was like, how the fuck? Like I always remember stripping like girls were like they were like more than the guys. They were like you look at the stripper and they were like these goddesses going around and they made money, and we were just kind of schlubs. Now it's like you walk into a strip club and there's like 14 girls and 8 guys, and you're like, what's up, cunts? And and you just kind of grab. She came over to me. She was astonishingly beautiful Brazilian girl, big fake tits, big ass, and everything.
Everything fake.
Everything.
You got it.
No, she told me she didn't have a fake ass. She had spoke very little English. So I was
Perfect woman.
Yeah.
We were doing Google Translate, and I was typing things to her like, "I would cross the Amazon for you."
Cross the Amazon. That's
You're there,
lame.
She's in Brazil.
You're there by yourself?
And I was with my friend, Creepy Carl.
And what was he doing the whole time?
I was doing the same thing, drinking and just having dances and stuff.
Why'd you go all the way down to Oasis? He said that?
Question, because we were at Cheerleaders, which is not far from Oasis.
I thought cheerleaders were more up north.
The one I'm thinking of is not. It's by Oregon Avenue.
Oregon.
Is that weird?
No, yeah, I'm just having a flashback to when I used to drive a cab in Philadelphia.
Okay, yeah, but it's right by Tony Luke's.
Oh, sure.
You could dance.
Yes.
You ever thought about it?
Like being a stripper?
Yeah.
You know what? When I was 12.
Duh.
This is weird.
My kind of
I
club.
have to tell you.
Where were you living at the time?
Thailand.
The Bronx. I'm from the Bronx.
For real?
Born and raised, baby. What up?
Jesus
Let me
Christ.
throw up the signs. But anyway, I know.
You were 12?
So, I had a very interesting upbringing. I thought a lot. I think a lot. But yeah, when I was younger,
I might have to
like,
puke, so don't.
Damn.
If he pukes during your story, don't get offended.
Don't.
You really do look like you came straight out of the Hangover movie.
Yeah.
Like you woke up and you don't know where the hell you are, and you have this haircut.
And then I don't.
Stop
Even,
staring at my cock. Is that one of your new?
And you're wearing
that's one of
this
your new
shirt.
T-shirts.
no, it's one of
the whole
the.
thing.
Keith gave it to me. It was here. Like an idiot, I wore that green shirt again.
Yeah, but why don't you sell that? Somebody sent that to you?
I asked Keith if he had a shirt, and he goes, "Here, wear this one." Or, "I'm not gay, but $20 is $20." They're great shirts.
You're not
Nah.
gay if you get paid.
$20 needs to be like $1,000 if I'm gonna do anything that's like homo.
You would suck somebody's, not suck dick, but
I mean, I'd suck dick, but that's more money actually.
so $1,000 to eat pussy.
So you were 12 and you're thinking about being a stripper?
Yeah, kind of. I was like,
Laying in bed?
I have a high libido. Family, close your ears. But like, I'm just saying, So like, I like to, like just
Even at
fuck.
12?
Well, yeah. When like when little boys start like jerking off.
I was 18.
You were 18.
I don't know.
Damn, you started late.
I started like at 12.
But
You did?
Yeah. We used to, my buddy Scott and I used to go, those detachable fur coats that had like a piece of fur around it. Like his we go in his grandmother's closet, take the thing off, wrap it around our dick, and jerk off with like the beaver pelt
I'm taking so
Where,
many.
at home?
at his house. Yeah.
What not to have in my house?
I couldn't jerk off because I had so many people in my house.
Yeah. Well, he's one of 10.
You what? You have 9 siblings?
Yeah.
Are you
So
serious?
whenever I tried to
Hey,
jerk
if you
off,
get-
my sister would walk in, then I'd finish.
Right. 8 if you count Neil.
That's gross.
That's nice.
I am 1 of 10, though.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
And he's in the middle too, so it's kind of like
Not the middle, I'm third.
but still everyone was
Beginning
around.
of the middle.
Beginning of the middle.
1 of 10. What did your parents do?
Fuck.
They fucked all the day. We'd have to watch them fuck. Thanksgiving.
Oh,
You're like 10 watching them fuck.
I never heard them. I never saw them. Nothing. No fucking.
Yet
allowed.
somehow the babies kept.
I think my dad, I came quick like I do. I think he came quick, and then so we never really built up to a lot of big crescendo, as they say.
No, I
my
need
mom,
the
my mom,
crescendo, baby.
my mom was not a problem. My mom was probably just like lay back and take it, like a good woman, like
she's in her
the
80s.
greatest generation.
yeah,
huh?
exactly. She's in her 80s.
She wasn't fucking in her 80s though.
Right. Did he
Let's
fuck her
test it.
fuck her in a big pile of war bonds? I'm shipping out for Japan tomorrow. Give me some pussy.
He did fight in Korea. He didn't fight. He was on a boat in Korea with Carla Ruiz.
Is that why he liked?
He was a chef or some shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah, did he like mash?
Watching that Vietnam.
I got a good one.
I'm watching that Vietnam thing on Netflix. It's amazing. Anyway, go ahead.
Is that why he liked mashed potatoes?
Yeah, cause of MASH.
He's in
Did you
Korea.
get it?
Do.
Have you know Brian at all?
Yeah.
We know a little bit.
Like
When you did a show at his house?
She came out.
Yeah, I came
That's
to his
awkward as
house.
fuck, right?
Well, you know what? No lie. At first, he was like, "Oh, it's in my house," and I'm like, "Really? Like, where in your house? In your bedroom?" Like, that's the first thoughts. But then he's like, "No, I have like this nice house, and there's like a studio. One of the rooms, a studio." And I was like, "Okay, let's see." And then I get there. I have to tell you, one of the nicest houses I think I've ever been in all of New York City. I swear.
That really hurts me.
Jesus himself.
Now I'm depressed.
Dude, serious. I'm depressed. It was so homey.
Yeah.
You know how he made his money? He's gonna have to sell after this weekend, by the way.
Oh my God.
He's gonna have to Airbnb that third room.
I know, but it's gonna be like a bunch of Filipinos in there or something. It's gonna be like,
Your wife, was she just chill? She was like, "Oh, honey, I think you spent like $1,000. I'm not sure why."
something like that. Yeah.
Does she know where you were?
I mean, she knows. I was in nightclubs. I was in strip clubs. I was doing bottle service. I was
She's just okay with this?
Bottle service?
bottle service.
Why are you getting bottle service at a strip club?
No, not bottle service, strip club. There was some other corny, like, Philadelphia's a great town because it's like, it's so not New York that you just walked right up and I went to the Delilah's and they go $20. I said, I get the disabled discount. She goes, oh, okay. I'm like, you can just Obi-Wan Kenobi your fucking way through that town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just happy for the business.
Yeah, they're just, yeah. I mean, it was, and I went to some stupid
Does it
nightclub.
close at 2? Does strip clubs close at 2?
Then next to Delilah's is an after hours. And they're open until 6.
And it was you could drink?
I didn't go there.
You just did blow?
I didn't do any cocaine this weekend.
You do drugs?
I mean, I have.
Naive, right? I'm really naive.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
wait, what?
How old are you?
30. I've never done drugs except for weed. I'll do weed. I'll smoke it sometimes.
Right. And you'll jerk off with coconut oil.
I'll fuck with coconut oil. It's the best. It's the best lube.
When you masturbate, you use your fingers or you use toys? What do you have going on? I sound like the guy from Backroom Casting Couch.
Yeah, I don't use toys. I need the real thing.
Yeah.
You know, I can't do like the pretend in my mind.
Right.
You need the real thing. You need a
Need
dick?
a man. Yeah.
Dick, all
I
right.
need the real D. Like I can't do like the fake dildo nonsense.
Wow.
All right.
Doesn't work.
Good to know. Good to know. You ever peg?
Let me take a swig of this.
Yeah. You ever?
Let me get something working.
You ever peg a guy?
No.
You know what that is, though, right?
The strap on?
Yeah.
No, hell no.
Would you do it?
Fuck no.
Why?
That is so demasculating.
Emasculating.
Emasculating.
D.
I don't speak English. You know, papi, I pretend.
What are you, Puerto Rican?
Yeah, I'm Spanish.
From Spain?
Oh, yeah.
You came over in the
Puerto Rican,
boats?
Spanish, Italian.
Italian,
For the
too?
show, I'm Puerto Rican, just so everybody knows.
Do you speak Spanish?
No.
No.
Not really. Not
Like a
fluent.
Norwegian.
I understand it and I can like read it, but
Right.
I wasn't, I'm not fluent.
I only know. I know petty.
My wife's from the Bronx. She speaks Spanish.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
What part?
I don't know.
Uptown, downtown.
Downtown.
Concourses.
She went to one of those.
Riverdale.
She went to Catholic high school. What are the Catholic high schools
Cardinal
up there?
Spellman.
Yeah, she went to Spellman.
Did she really?
Yeah.
That's by where I grew up.
Yeah.
Right, so she cool.
Had to wear uniforms.
Yeah,
I had to go to school like every day and do homeworks. It was a difficult time for me.
do homeworks.
She said one time her dad was like, get on the ground, and then they had a roll or something behind a car because there was gunshots.
You're kidding me.
No.
Excuse me, mommy. Just get down on the ground real quick.
Just drop, and then they had a roll. Like in a fucking
Spanish
movie.
dad, so they could tell you to get on your knees. It could mean
That's
mean
insane.
any one of many things. All right, great. What'd you do this weekend? Did
What did I do this weekend?
you get some dick?
No. Wait, let me think. Friday, Saturday. Oh, I went out. Yo, it's so hard for me to remember fucking anything.
Sure.
Wait, what do you do? What do you do for money? Are you a comedian?
No.
What do you do for? What's your side jobs?
My side jobs, I model.
You play the flute. You're a professional flautist.
Play the flute, but I'm not in a band or anything, so I'm not really gigging like that. But I model.
You do weddings and stuff. I would think that'd be a big. My friend does like wedding music, and he makes tons of money.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Wait, where do you live
you
now?
do
You
the
live in the
singer.
Bronx now?
No, I live in Manhattan.
With who? Bill Schultz?
Not Bill Schultz. No, I have a roommate, but she's not gonna be there anymore. So I'm gonna be by myself soon, babies.
you okay with that? Can you swing the rent?
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm
Okay.
good.
Where you live?
I'm Gucci.
Harlem?
Nah, 29th.
And 3rd?
Around there. Why? I'm not trying to give out my address.
Bitches always be living on,
Motherfuckers over
on
here, I don't
29.
even know.
I dated like 3 women who lived on 29th and 3rd. They all lived over there.
You're going
Ooh.
I don't know, just bitches. Back in the day, though, in the 90s.
Bitches. Yo, because you know what? It's a nice neighborhood.
It's not very nice. It's
nice.
It's kind of like tacky because it's loud because 2nd and 3rd and all the
got
roads
tonic
go through there.
Tonic is a heat.
No, I live on a quiet street. I live with old people. That's the key.
Old people are in your building?
There's nothing. They're almost about to croak old. It's the best.
It's an old building?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess so.
A walk up?
Yeah. No, hell no. 2 elevators, baby. I don't walk up nothing
Oh, it's like a high rise?
unless there's like money at the top. What?
So you model and then but you don't do stand up, you just do side stuff and you play the
I
flute.
freelance, and I do some shit, and yeah,
Very sketchy.
You freelance and you do some shit.
I do some.
I feel like you do like sugar baby stuff or something.
No.
No, you don't fess around with that?
No, I have a degree, so I haven't
Right.
I haven't gone there yet. I mean, who knows? Maybe I should. Maybe I should do some
You
sugar.
have a degree in what?
Biology, chemistry, and music.
Real? 3?
Yeah, I was a research scientist when I first
Where, Hunter?
graduated college.
Hunter?
Hunter. No, I went to Stony Brook.
Oh.
It's
Why'd you go all the way out there?
Because it's a fucking damn good school.
But it's all the way on Long Island, right?
No, I lived out there for 5 years.
Oh, no.
Terrible.
Yeah, Long
The
Island's
Long
a
Island
nightmare.
peoples, the indigenous ones,
They got problems.
they have so many problems. They live in a bubble.
I was out there this weekend. They like literally sit there when you're doing stand up. They literally sit there and just go like they put no effort in. They put no effort into anything. They're like, this is the way it is. You can't do nothing about it. And then they just
the way it is.
they just look at you and I'm like, then some
They
woman
gossip. They
some woman kept going like, where's Artie?
There's already
So I was filling in for Artie Lang because he was in jail. She goes, where's Artie? She goes, I don't know, he's in jail. And then she goes, where's Artie? And then at one point I paused. She goes, talk about Artie. I go, I don't know anything about him. I haven't seen him in months. She goes, you just did his podcast 2 days ago. I go, what the fuck are you talking about? I go, you mean you listened 2 days ago? That doesn't mean I did it 2 days ago.
Oh, you see?
She wouldn't shut the fuck up. And I go, listen. And then the owner, after, God bless him, he goes, they really like Artie. Maybe you should have just said, like,
I'm Artie.
maybe you should have just said like, hey, I wish Artie well. But it's like, that's not funny. I got to fucking get a laugh,
Yeah, exactly.
So I was just berating her.
One day at a time, buddy. One day at a time,
Instead.
pal.
And then her boyfriend was like a total neighbor. Like, he was like, yeah, get it, go. You tell him, honey. Talk about Artie. I'm like, and I said, how many people in the audience know about Artie? Nobody even clapped.
Right.
Nobody.
Who else was on the show?
Carrie Carabas, your favorite.
Yeah, she's great. She goes up there. It's something we always say on the show. That's really.
She did good. She did the first show, and then she ate a lot in between shows, and she fucking didn't do so good the second show.
I mean, she ate a lot of food.
Yeah.
What I mean, she got like full. She was burping like big old Greek burps.
Yeah, they brought us a lot of food. They treat us good there, James and the crew. But they brought us a bunch of food in between shows, and it was like, and Carrie brings all these fucking friends of hers, like she's Liza Minnelli or something, you know?
Yeah.
So then he brings a bunch of food, and it's all fried, and Carrie and her fucking fat friends wouldn't stop eating it.
Funny.
Then she goes up, and she's like, you could tell she's just gonna bomb because she's all fucking bloated, and you're not supposed to do stand up. You're not supposed
On a full stomach?
Yeah, it's like having a big meal and then trying to have sex. It's just like it doesn't work right.
I've done it.
Yeah, but you gotta digest a little bit. Well, I'm sure you've done a lot of things. We'll get to them.
It'd be funny for
Get to it.
when Artie does this performs there. They have like a big platter with like straws and like a spoon and a lighter and like here you go.
Yeah, all different kinds of drugs.
Drugs stuff he
Yeah,
wants.
they don't make him any food in between. They
Just water for syringes.
heroin, yeah, meth.
Little crack pipe.
Yeah, just as a goof, they put some marijuana there
Yeah,
as a goof because he
Oof.
hasn't smoked marijuana since third grade.
Oh my
He
god.
graduated.
So you can't remember what you did over the weekend.
Okay, I went out. I saw some friends that I haven't seen in a while on, it was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday night. It was good. We went, we just danced, drank a little bit. I only had maybe like 5 drinks, or maybe I'm lying. I had a martini. I started my night with a martini. Then I had a beer. Why? Okay. And then after that, I had 3 other drinks. So what is that? 3, 1, maybe 2, 5. It's like 6.
That's a lot
Is that a lot?
for a girl.
And I
What
woke
do
up.
you weigh? What do you weigh? Like 118?
I look that thin. I look at this skinny. No, I'm 150.
150?
'Cause I'm muscular, baby.
Yeah, she's got a big ass too. I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. He's got a great ass.
Can you tell that I work out?
How tall are you?
5'9".
So 150. I guess is that normal?
I mean,
What's your BMI?
I work out, so.
A lot.
Yeah, I've always
weights?
weight trained. Yeah, I've weight trained since I was in high school.
What'd you do in high school? Sports.
I played handball. I was captain of my handball team. LaGuardia, what up? 06.
06.
Whatever that's.
Six. I graduated 07?
17 to 5.
1907.
That's about right.
Yeah.
I look good though.
Yeah.
I'm working out.
Yeah. You bench?
Yeah, but yeah.
You like kettlebell?
I kettlebells, yeah, I do that. I do a lot of high intensity interval training.
Okay. What does that mean exactly?
HIIT, HIIT.
What does that mean?
It means like, you keep your heart rate up, you're doing burpees, you're doing a lot of jump rope.
You have a trainer?
No, I train myself.
I have a trainer.
That means.
I train myself.
Fuck myself.
I don't fuck myself.
When I think
Why
about
you jerk off so much today?
not today, I didn't.
I mean, this weekend.
Because I was bored and alone in a hotel room. My friend is a contractor, so like all day Saturday, he was gone. He was like, he lives in fucking Quakertown, and it was like we were out.
Quakertown.
No, right? So Saturday morning, I got up like 7 a.m. and I'm like, what the fuck? And
What are you going to do in Philadelphia at 7 a.m.?
Nothing. Jerk off. So I just started like just jerking off, jerking.
Should have gone to Vegas.
And I'm
Somebody else would have jerked you off.
I'm so annoyed because I didn't have my big iPad. I only had this to jerk off with, which I can barely see. So I'm here like this, like jerking off in this fucking towel. My dick's all red like hamburger meat. Ugh, I'm a disgusting, vile piece of shit.
Don't you like learn things in life?
No.
And
Like
what'd you?
coconut oil.
Why-
Yeah, you should bring some cocoa. But isn't it in like a glass thing? My wife has it. I think it's like in a
No, you
glass
can- I
thing.
mean, you can get it in plastic, but the thing is, you scoop it out, you take a travel size. You don't need a lot.
All right.
Little goes a long way.
I don't know if I would. I don't use lubricant to jerk off with, and I have the inability to get women wet. So there's a lot of dry sex with me, even alone or with somebody in the room.
You have the inability to get women wet?
Really, I mean, I'd have it in the past. I remember once my friend that are double.
Happened in the past.
Yeah.
Like a tsunami.
Once-
I remember one time back in '89, I got a woman wet.
It's one
You
time,
ever try your finger?
yeah, you diddle the clit.
No, you do all kinds of shit. First of all, you tell them nice things about themselves. You tell them you like their hair.
My
Say
friend.
they're pretty.
My friend never.
Right? Don't you say, hey, you're pretty?
you know-
You say, I like your shoes. That's
No,
what you say.
You say, hey, your pussy looks pretty. You don't say, hey,
Pussies
you're
don't look pretty.
Oh, I beg to differ.
Ugh.
Saying.
One
I think
time.
I'm gay because I
like to stick it in. I don't looking at it.
You don't like looking at it?
Not really.
I'll eat it. I'll eat it, but I gotta close my eyes.
Raise of hands. Do you like to eat a woman out?
I do, but I don't look at it. When I look at it, it kind of loses the
Like, just close your eyes?
it loses the something when I have to look at it because it's not. It's listen.
So it's like your wife's a very attractive woman, but she's no spring chicken. So you know what I mean? No.
Ways to compliment your woman, guys. Okay? Listen up.
It's like an 18-year-old vagina looks a lot, less banged up.
I don't think okay, correct me if I'm wrong, because you guys have lived longer and have seen way more vaginas than I have.
Oh yeah.
Does the vagina age?
Yeah, it loses its elasticity.
No, not from the inside. Okay, I'm talking about just the outside.
Gravity.
I never really look at them.
Yeah.
Gravity.
Gravity. I mean,
It's a flat.
Yeah, how's it? Yeah.
your little cunt lips. When you're older, your cunt lips fall down more.
Do they?
I guess. But some women
I
have.
mean, yeah, I guess.
I'm asking scientific. We're being factual
The
here.
research
It's
scientist.
Dr. Steve. I don't think it does much
It's an
damage.
age, right?
No, because whatever. It doesn't really. There's really not much for it to do.
Right.
It gets a little droopier, like breast.
Like
gets
tits
droopier.
or whatever.
Okay, breasts, we understand. Balls, do the balls fall?
Yeah.
Let me know.
And then they ass falls too, right? Asphalt.
Oh my God. You know what my mom said one time?
What's that?
Holy shit.
How old's your mom?
Well, she's since passed.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. But I think she would be 72 this year.
Oh wow, she's pretty
73,
old.
72 or 73. Yeah. But so when I was still living at home when I was younger, I was in the bathroom and just like looking in the mirror doing some dumb shit. And my mom comes over and she's like, wow, your butt really flattens out when you age. She was like looking at my butt and I just like started laughing because it
I
was
think
funny.
it does. Well, you sit around and you don't exercise, so your butt you loses the something.
You get that old man ass because I'm starting to get it.
Yeah, you
where,
get an
like,
old man ass for women.
It's starting to drop. Like my ass.
Yeah.
Even though I do
It's
squats.
my worst nightmare.
Well,
Yeah,
My
you're-
worst nightmare is to lose my ass.
Plus, yeah, if you're
it's gonna
starting to,
take a while.
yeah, you're all right because you work.
I work out. I work
If
out.
you work out, you can fight it because you got to keep the tone. That's why it loses it because it loses its muscle tone as you get older.
Ooh, must be
You lose muscle tone as you get older. That's the problem. If you don't work out.
If you don't use it, you lose it, people. Remember
Get
this.
those- my friend was in when we were on the strip clubs and everything in Philadelphia. He kept saying every girl in here has got a butt implant. He's like pointing.
Yeah,
at
but that's dangerous.
That is
Plus,
dangerous.
they don't spend a lot of money, so they get them on the cheap, and then they die. So it's not really worth it. Plus, a butt
They go to
implant.
South America.
Yeah, but butt implant doesn't really look great. It doesn't feel great. So
Have you felt a fake butt?
I don't know.
You don't know?
probably
You
have.
don't know how to answer the question, is what you're saying.
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think if I
don't know
have.
what might
I think I can
discriminate.
tell. I think if it's too if it sticks out too much, I don't mess around
It's
with
so
it.
easy to tell when an ass
Yeah,
is
that's what I think. That's what I think.
so easy. Easier than telling if boobs are fake.
Yeah, good.
Because boobs are like, but because it gets too big or something.
Just if it looks too bubbly,
It's like
Yeah.
anything
it
else.
looks too much like a.
If you spend money, if you like, you can get a great boob job. It just costs a lot more. Like you can get like Matthew McConaughey. That guy was fucking bald until like
Who?
Matthew McConaughey or McConaughey, however you say his last name. You know, the guy. There's a movie where he had AIDS.
Mahogany.
Mahogany. But you look at him now. He's got
Matthew
fucking
Mahogany.
got a head of hair like a third grade boy. And my buddy who's like
Hot.
who's obsessed with like hair transplants and toupees.
He's got a Hispanic wife.
Excuse me.
He does.
Yeah.
Did he marry his housekeeper or something?
No, that was me.
All right, exactly.
No, but he's got a Hispanic wife, and I told my wife, I go, that's the new thing. Everybody's stealing from me now with the
You're ahead-
Marrying Hispanic
ahead of your
wives.
time.
Hispanic wife. No, because it used to be Asian, and now guys are going to Hispanic because everybody knows Asian people have terrible personalities. Asian women.
You know,
Son.
No, it's just, they all have the same personality. They're very like boring, and then they have that hideous laugh.
I heard that they're like freaks in bed. Some. I
They're
heard.
quiet. They're told like culturally. Can you ever watch Asian porn? They
But Asia is like a big place, right? So like there's different types.
No, they're all exactly the same.
No, I don't
tiny
think
little
so.
people. I do like. I
I think Asian women they do what you'll tell them. I think, or in the back in the day,
Maybe who
if
Chinese?
you say eat my
Japanese,
ass, they'll eat your ass because they're very submissive. You know,
Yeah, I gotta eat this guy's ass. This is disgusting.
at least at the hand job place they do.
Right, exactly.
I don't know if they in real life. No, I date a lot of Asian women.
Yeah.
You did?
One
What's the appeal?
Hispanic, huh?
What's the appeal?
I think they're first of all I can take them in a fight, and because they're little, and second of all, I thought they were hot. I had a half Asian, half Korean, half American girlfriend.
She 150%.
She was fucking. She was amazing looking. So, and then she was good sexually, and then I kind of got hooked for a while.
Yeah.
But then it was kind of like chasing a dragon, and it was never,
Literally.
it was never the same or whatever. But I still liked them because their pussies are tight, and they don't smell.
Well, that's real.
Yeah, their pussies are tight because attrition. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. If you're only sticking if you're only sticking little dicks in there for centuries,
Yeah.
your pussy's not going to get big.
Right.
That's true.
That's why black women, they probably have gigantic vaginas.
That's what I hear too. But is that true?
Probably just because they need the room. Where the Asian dicks are so little that you don't need a big vagina.
No, there's some truth.
That's probably why a lot of white men like Asian women.
Yeah, the guys,
can
the
feel
little
better about themselves.
Yeah, little white guys, and then the Asian women like them because they have a job and their dicks aren't big. You
Right.
know what I mean? But they're Americanized.
job. That's
and They have
true.
good-looking kids.
Look at this. We're solving all the world's fucking.
If you just break it down, it all makes sense.
It does.
I even tweeted today. It makes sense that did you guys see the scary black movie Us? Did you see it?
No.
Anyway, I said it makes sense that black filmmakers are making scary movies because black people have been scaring white people for years. You know what I mean? So it's like they know how to scare us. They know just what.
How'd that movie do at the box office?
They're good.
Oh, really well.
They had a better weekend than you.
I think you had a better weekend than a lot of us.
It was just long.
Than all of us. Than both of us.
Oh, it was a plan. It was a plan. He's a degenerate. It's a plan. He has like plans that where he goes away to party, and then every weekend where he parties too much, he comes in he either puked on Monday. He blames it on something to eat, some dirty clams, or he blames it on Philadelphia.
Yeah. City of brotherly puke.
So how'd you get back? You took the train?
No, I took a lift back.
A lift? Really?
Your wife's gonna kill you.
I know she-
Dude.
I'm gonna help your wife kill you.
That's insanity.
It was her idea.
To take a lift?
So my buddy lived in Quakertown, okay, which is
I
like
guess on Sunday it's not gonna cost a fortune, right?
$122.
Oh, that's
Was
bad.
and it trains at least that.
Well, if I could,
Trains like 80.
yeah, exactly. So I was like, fuck it. I was at the Hard Rock Cafe in the morning having a couple of screwdrivers, and then the bartender and I were talking, and I said, would you look at my phone for Lyft? And we did it. He goes, you know what? Because I was going to take a Lyft to Trenton and jump on the Amtrak, or not Amtrak, New Jersey Transit. And it was like 80 to Trenton. And then I'm like, well, how much to Brooklyn? And he goes, $122.60.
That's crazy.
That.
Yeah.
And the kid that drove me is this young black kid, and he was so nice. And I get to the car, and he goes, we're going to New York. I've never been there before.
Oh, he was
my
all
God, really?
excited.
He was all fired up.
Aw, that's so
It
awesome.
was nice. So
So you spent the day probably?
no, I don't know.
Did you
what
keep
the-
in touch?
I told him, I said, go see a
It's
show.
like a
man."
make,
Yeah,
it's like a make-a-wish for the young
exactly.
the young black kid.
Young
No,
black.
I'm going to New York.
Right. I'm going to go see Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah,
and,
motherfucker.
We'll go to the top of Empire State Building.
Probably selling crack already.
right.
Probably never left Brooklyn.
So
Right.
Hanging around with Jay. He's in
Sleeping
East New
around.
York now. He's fucking Probably just shot a cop.
He realized he can make a lot more money in New York driving people.
You really can. I took a Uber from Governor's back, and then the guy's like, "Yeah, I never come to the city." So I always kind of feel bad for the guy because now he's not going to make any money going back. But maybe he will. I don't know. But it's not my problem, right?
That's your problem. You can't. You're not in charge of everybody.
Yeah, I can't rule the world.
Is it sold out at Governor's?
No. Go ahead, caller.
What do you got?
Brian's
Hey,
haircut.
Brian, how'd you know the Uber driver was black if you're blind?
Because I have side vision, so I knew. Plus, he smelled like corn chips. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's have a little fun.
What were you thinking whenever you sat down in a barber chair to get that haircut?
You know what? I kind of like it, but I mean, I don't know. If my hair grows so quickly, like, fuck it. I'll just get it. In 2 weeks, it'll just be like.
You got to cut today?
Oh, I got to cut on Friday.
You guys are missing the fade too. It like goes
a fade.
from
Yeah.
nothing.
Why are
Kind of something.
Maybe this guy knows. Why are there so many like Russians and Ukrainians, and why are they always? They're like the barbers now, like all over New York.
Well, down here in Texas, this is all Latinos.
Oh,
Because it's not like
Demographics.
it's not a good job now. Being a barber is not a good job. People don't want to be a barber.
did you fall under a lawnmower or
If you're
something?
Dominican, you have all the clients in the world. The Dominican barbershops are popping.
But I'm saying, yeah, but if you're dealing with white dudes like him, it's not a great job. But if you're like if you're at a black barbershop or a Dominican barbershop, everybody comes in every week.
Every week.
It's a hangout. And then you can get side jobs and you can
Play
fucking
poker in the back.
play poker.
You're
You're banging bitches.
Yeah.
Doing some blow.
They could be blowing me in the back. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on with this fight on Wednesday, Brian? I haven't seen any promotion.
It's Monday.
Monday, but Kevin and I are gonna make a little Facebook Live video where maybe you can teach me, maybe you can train me a little bit. So I'm boxing
Next Monday.
next Monday. What's the guy's name?
Gino.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Gina Biscotti.
Yeah, you forgot his name?
Be the ref.
Gina.
Yeah, you can be the card girl.
We need a card girl. But
I'm gonna be the card girl, baby.
Yeah.
That's
you wear a
gonna be so
bikini?
fun.
Would you be okay with that? A little
I
objectifying.
could wear maybe just a little.
Yeah, wear like a one piece or something.
I think she'll need another swimsuit garment for that nose of hers, dude. That thing.
Oh my God! By the way, really,
You
anything for you to say? That was not
it's
very
just
nice.
like, hi, nice to meet you. Have a little fucking class.
At least they didn't say the N word.
It matches with the ass.
Word.
Oh, boo!
Oh, I thought he was off.
Why do people come up with some original jokes? You know what I'm saying? You want to be funny? Be
Look in the
fucking
mirror.
funny.
All right, hang up on him.
Listen, thank you for
I have
calling.
one guess and she's gonna leave. She's gonna.
All right.
It's like, can you stop? Okay, you see my nose? Did everyone get a good look at it? Does it
It's a
look
beautiful
good
nose.
to you?
It's a beautiful
Thank you.
nose.
So all of you, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it anymore. The end. Capiche? Done.
It matches your ass. It's like proportionate.
Right, exactly. You need something in the front to match the back.
Very pretty.
I dated a girl one time. She was a lot younger than me, and she had big tits, so I never really complained. But she always had a mustache,
Ugh, really?
Yeah, but she was a lesbian too, so I thought it was like part of being a lesbian.
You dated her?
Yeah, we dated for like 7 years, but she was dating a woman.
Wow.
She was dating a woman before. Anyway, so I had to take her to this high-profile function, this party.
Right.
So she says to me, "Should I get rid of my mustache?" I'm like, "You've been waiting for this?
Oh my
to get rid of your?
God.
So you've been waiting for a
She knew.
fucking occasion? Yeah. So I never brought it up.
Like no,
'Cause I'm like nobody's perfect.
like no, Groucho, keep it on.
And she was. Yeah, get rid of the glasses too. So no, but I'm like, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, you were waiting for me to fucking take you somewhere nice before you get rid of the mustache. So
You couldn't just do it for me?
no, you
What
couldn't
am I,
just do it. Like I know if you're a woman, if you're dating women, other women, I guess they don't give a fuck. But I didn't give a fuck either. But she was like fucking 17 years younger than me. What am I gonna do? Fucking yell at her?
Just have her get your lip
Well,
waxed.
see, you're a gentleman.
Huh?
I'm like Sean. You're a gentleman.
Yeah, I'm a gentleman. Is that who called, Sean?
Yeah, this fucker,
I
Sean.
couldn't even say.
One calls like, "Hey,
I'm from Texas.
You have a bad haircut. You got a big nose. N-word." I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I had a full day.
He's coming.
He's ready for a nap.
I'm not swinging.
I have to tell you, that's the one thing that I don't understand about some of these guys. It's like, I love all of you, but I love the nice ones of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they can't. First of all, it's a comedy show, so they think they got to be dicks. But also, it's like he can't get you, so he's got to insult you. I do it myself half the
There's a way
time.
to be a dick that makes sense. And
All right, well, tell him how should he do it next time.
Oh, I mean, well, first off, it can't come out of nowhere. That's the other thing. A lot of people just do it out of nowhere. They just have the conversation and then, oh, and by the way, your nose. It's like, bro,
So he should have soft sold you a little bit, like, hey, what's that?
Maybe like butter me up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're like, hey, talk about the cocoa stuff. I mean, the
Do
coconut
something.
stuff, and
then kind of slip.
and then go, hey, yeah, do you use it on that nose of yours?
Yeah, you know that would have been funny.
You got a big
When you
schnoz
just
there,
come out of
lady.
nowhere.
What do you use on that?
All the coconuts in the world will be gone.
Yeah.
Put it on that fucking
See,
note.
that's funny.
Thank
I
you.
laugh. Sean,
Hey,
not
Toucan
funny.
Sam
Fuck
over
you.
here.
You know what I mean?
Party of one. Well, I think you're really
yeah.
hot. I would come at you.
Thank
I would
you.
come at you so hard if I was single.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right.
You like when a guy eats your ass?
Actually, I do.
All right, you are from the Bronx then.
She lost her anal virginity before her other.
No
For all of
way.
you who didn't know, when I was doing Brian's interview show at his house in a bedroom, yeah.
Was Adam was there?
Yeah.
Little
It always makes it safe when Adam's there.
you know, Adam's like a little.
If it was just you and whoever, it would be awkward.
Right.
But Adam makes it all professional.
Adam's a little cock blocker.
He really is.
Yeah.
No, his.
Yeah, for sure. In the shower, first time. It was good.
And how old were you?
17,
And how old was the guy?
21.
So he wanted to do it that way?
Oh, I did. We were debating, like, oh, should we have sex? Because we were both virgins.
Oh.
And
You don't want to get
Showering?
pregnant?
no, it had nothing to do. I didn't even think about any of that. It was just like, you know what? Put in my ass.
Wow.
was like-
And it was all wet? You were all wet?
We were in the shower.
Brian, that's what you should do. Because you say you can't get a woman wet. You just take him to the
the
shower.
shower.
Or bring a
Happy now, bitch.
bring like one of those super soakers with you.
Exactly. He's carrying-
Wherever
I didn't
you
know
go.
about coconut oil back then. Had I known, though.
Yeah, but you don't do it as much anymore. You only do it when you do it, right? You don't plan on anal, right? It just happens, right?
Of course, it just happened. Who the fuck plans that?
You got to
That's what I'm
Not a
saying.
porn star.
It's not like you're like, oh, I'm gonna do anal today.
But you have to,
No.
you have to
It's
evacuate.
in the moment. Like, if I feel it.
Yeah.
You have to evacuate though. Don't you have to like to get an enema or something?
No.
No, I mean,
That's
I
gay
know
guys.
what to do. No, but it's true. I mean, listen, how do I explain this? It kind of feels like a plan. For any of you who's had anything up your ass before.
Bill Schwartz.
He's
No,
had
it
many
feels,
things.
there's like some
this-
suction action going on. So it kind of, you really do need to like go beforehand, make sure that,
you wanna
just want to be cautious
Look
about
at
it.
any mud on the helmet,
Yeah.
and then you got to play with her pussy as you're fucking in the.
I've never
ass.
had any nightmare stories.
No. Well, like I said, I had that girlfriend of mine. I used to put a hairbrush up her ass, and I would come her in a condom, and I'd pull it out, and it'd be covered in poop. I mean, it's
But
an
she was
it's an
probably-
asshole.
She was a girlfriend or just
Yeah, but if
somebody?
it's covered in any kind of feces, that's like, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You know what I
Remember,
mean?
I fingered a girl's ass one time. I was at a hotel, and then in the morning I woke up. There was like shit on the, but not a lot. But I figured it was just on my finger. I didn't notice it. And then when
Always scared of that.
I was sleeping. I just whatever. I don't know.
Kevin said Kevin's wife said on one of our shows that she put her finger up his ass, and like 10 years ago, and it still smells bad.
Damn.
One time I've actually said your wife and didn't do that stupid impersonation of her.
Go ahead, caller.
What do you got? I want
Is it Sean again?
myself. That's great. It's a metaphor for my entire life. Actually,
You call the suicide hotline. You got a dial tone.
you know, if you do if you say to Siri, you go here. Let's try it.
Yeah, if you say myself.
Hey Siri, I want self.
It sounds like talking with someone might help. The National Suicide Prevention Life.
Call them.
They were like, call your mother.
No, call them.
I want to talk to them.
See what they say.
If I'm on the phone with
Don't
them
be
and
depressed.
I'm tying up the line, and some guy's like, I'm like,
He's like literally about to jump.
Brody Stevens.
yeah, Brody Stevens coming.
See what they say to you. Why would you? What would you say to them? Why are you depressed?
I would just be like, I would say I have a feeling. I was at a hotel over the weekend and I was going to jump off the balcony.
I was at a Marriott and I was very depressed about it.
Marriott Courtyard. Covered.
I usually stay at nicer places.
Yeah, my dick was covered in rashes from the. And then it got better today, and I'm such a hypochondriac that I'm.
Why
like,
was your wife? Why did your wife think you were crying?
I just told her. I said I just don't care about anything anymore. I just don't have like the capacity for human emotion.
You know what fixes all this?
What?
Go on a
Blowjob.
yacht.
Huh?
Blowjobs too, but go on a yacht.
Go on a yacht. That's
Go on
like
a
the
yacht. Take a
dumbest
yacht.
fucking thing. How about
What are
that
you
boat?
talking about?
Boat almost capsized in Norway this weekend.
Really? Why?
So boats are dumb because you go
But
on
if
a
you're on like a sound somewhere, you go on a boat, bring like some fucking maybe
hot bitches.
Maybe don't bring alcohol in your case because you
some
might
bottles.
jump over.
Popping bottles.
Pop champagne. Fuck it. Why not? One bottle.
First, I'll pop strips, all the chummies, honeys, baby bunnies, wanting money.
So you're saying going on a boat? Going on a boat will do it.
On a boat, sunset time, summer. Summertime, sunset
Women
time.
are so simple. They really are like, I like long walks on the beach. That's what women like.
I don't like to walk so much. I like bike rides.
So you want to be on a boat?
Yes. I'll be on a boat. Fuck it. Why not? You know?
Hey,
In
you
a
just said that'll.
bikini,
You said that'll
in the
break.
sun.
That'll say it'll break your mood. A bad mood being on a boat.
Yeah.
I just feel like
I think that would work for a lot of
See him
people.
drunk on a boat and he falls overboard.
And then he's really going to have to sink or swim. In which
He's like,
case,
this is not working. He's drowning in the fucking ocean.
I just honestly.
This is not
wear a
working
life
at all.
vest. If you're gonna like drink, wear a life
Everybody else is partying. They're all beautiful. He's wearing a big orange life vest with his dumb haircut. Where are we? You're in a sound.
Wash
There's
up.
There's Billy Joel.
I just honestly think that, like, we're all going to die anyways. Let's just get it over with.
I don't feel that way. I'm actually afraid of dying.
I'm
You
afraid
can do assist. I just saw in the news. You can see in New Jersey. You can have assisted suicide now.
Really? No.
Yeah, so I'm going to look into it.
Assisted.
Do you have to be a resident, or can you visit?
Eric, can you look that up? It was on It was on Channel 7 News at 12 o'clock. So it's probably a big story. Go to nj.com probably. No, but I don't know if you need to have be sick or you just go fuck it. I want someone to kill me.
Some guy's got a hard on. He's like, yeah, ready to die.
No, my wife wants me dead. I know she wants me dead. She wants to start dating other guys. No, I feel sorry for my wife now because this weekend I was not home at all because I had to go to fucking Long Island early. I had to leave at 4 o'clock.
You work at night.
I know, but it doesn't matter. It's still set. It's like you're blind. You're blind, so it still settles in. Okay, I work at night. It's not a fucking great gig when you because women want to go out. Don't they want to go out?
Does she not capitalize on that? And go out when you're working?
What do you mean?
Go
out where?
Women want to go out.
Yeah, she don't. We have kids.
Together?
We have kids, huh? Oh, they want to go out. Women like to go out. Women want to go to the fucking out. They want to be out. They want
to go to the fucking out.
No, they want to wear their clothes. They want to wear their fancy shoes.
Yeah,
they want to be
absolutely.
seen. Even if they're fucking married, they still want to be seen. It's a mental disease. I know what it is.
Mental disease.
A mental
I want to
illness.
live life in heels, in dresses, on red carpets. If any of
Okay.
you can make that happen, call me.
Sean from
you know
Texas.
what I mean?
Sean from Texas.
Sean from
you got to
Texas.
fix that nose.
You know what's great? Yeah, right. Mira, listen, I'll get with you, but you gotta fix that shit, you know?
Yeah.
No, fuck you, Sean.
Really fucking-
You'll never have a chance after that.
All the cocaine in the world in one time. Sniff it up. There you go.
Sorry, Kevin. It's only a terminal illness where you could take your own life.
Right.
So you have to be the doctor has to say you're dying,
Yeah, if a few months left to live, I guess.
and who can do it? Who can manifest? Who can administer it?
I don't.
Just
I guess
the
it says
doctor or my
medically
wife?
Assisted. Yeah, I guess you could ask the doctor to do it.
Jesus. How you
They
feel
did
today?
that in some other state too. I remember this woman had brain cancer. It was terminal, and she ended up. It was on the news somewhere. I read this article years ago. I think that's why I'm scared. But it was kind of nice because you don't have to suffer
What'd your mom die of?
breast cancer.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
How old was she?
69.
69. Don't make a joke about that.
Yeah, great age to go out though.
They do a lot to Chinese kids because of the euthanasia.
He's almost back to normal. He's making bad puns, everybody. I don't think he's going to throw up after all.
I'm right there though. I could seriously throw up. If we were in a bathroom, I could certainly throw up.
You're not kidding, right?
No,
Oh God.
I throw up a lot. My wife.
Because you drink a lot and you don't eat enough.
Yeah.
Ryan, we're gonna have a serious talk after the show.
Oh my God! I'm
gonna get your life back
I'm going
on
home,
track.
going right to bed. I'm just gonna go home, and go right to bed. To my wife, I said, and I left my fucking orange and white blind guy stick on the fucking subway coming in town today.
No way.
Way.
So where do you get another one?
Garrett, Amazon Prime. Let's order me. I got to go to Amazon. It's two. You get two of them for $25.
Oh, they sell them Amazon?
Yeah, sure.
Jesus Christ, what don't they sell?
They gave me Helen Keller, the first one I was telling the guys, Helen Keller gave me one, and it was clearly used, and I think it was full of lead and had a big ivory bottom. It was it folded up. It was this huge, this big stick, and I was like, this thing's 1920 or something, maybe with elephant skin. And that was the one that I got. I started crying in Central Park, and I beat a tree with it and threw it in the lake.
Why were you crying that time?
I
Because you're
fell
blind?
over. I fell over a bench.
Oh my God, you're like fucking Mr. Magoo.
Did someone catch that on tape?
That would you would have made $25,000 on that video show.
Well, think about it. It was like in the middle of the day too, and it was right. It was right by the duck pond.
He was trying to talk to a girl. He flipped
right
over,
by the plaza.
flipped over the bench.
And there's families like I always think it's funny when you clearly tourists and they're walking by, and I have these glasses on. I'm in the street. I'm going, "Yo, fucking cocksucker!" And I was crying. I was legitimately crying.
That's
and
unbelievable.
I throw this thing. I always think like people from New York would. I mean, like just if tourists would be like, "Oh, we're crazy New Yorker. We saw throwing stuff in the lake."
Blind guy, even blind guys are crazy.
Yeah,
Go ahead, caller. Hope it's not Gino.
It is Gino.
Gina?
Hey, buddy. How you
Oh
doing?
no, it's Gino.
Hola,
Told me to
Gino.
call in.
Huh?
I'm calling in to talk smack because I'm boxing a blind man in a week. How you doing, guys?
Doing great. Thanks for asking. Thanks for talking this morning.
I'm sorry, I would have rang in sooner, but I was laughing about Flutesy's mother dying of cancer.
What do you think about her?
The callbacks to our show.
What do you think about her
So
nose?
you're not really going to kill yourself, Brian, are you? I mean,
No.
I know you're feeling that way. Now you know how your listeners feel when they're watching this show. Nothing. Thank you. You get it, Kev, because they want to kill themselves. By the way, when you get home, Brian, if you need to go to sleep quickly, just replay this show. All right,
Oh,
are we done?
Gino. Who's writing
Are
for
we doing a
you?
weigh-in? Do we
Well,
do
I'm
a
gonna-
weigh-in? I weigh 178. What do you weigh, fat tits? Not you, Flutesy. What do you weigh?
My tits have minimal fat.
I actually just weighed myself this morning. I'm 5'11", 207. So I've got to.
Really? That's not bad, dude.
Not bad. Do I have to lose 35 pounds? Are we in the right weight class? I mean, how?
Are you throwing up?
No, we're both in the
You're not
waiting
207.
to be noticed by
207.
the industry
You're not.
class. So
Yeah.
it's the same one. We're in the same one there, dude.
But to be perfectly candid, Gina,
Gina.
I have a lot of rage issues and anger issues, and I know we have these giant kind of
I
novelty.
thought you were clinically depressed. You got to pick a side. Either you're angry,
Right.
or you're going to man up and off yourself.
Well, it's
You
like-
got to pick a side.
it's
I'm
like
here to-
manic. It's manic.
I could be your life coach, actually.
Yeah, it's manic anyway. I got Kevin's coaching me. I'm gonna chase chickens on like Rocky.
You gotta learn how to.
You ain't got the eye of the tiger. This Gina Biscotti, she's gonna wipe the floor with you, Brian.
He's a killer.
She's a killer. You think you're a
Chicken
drunk?
chicken around my apartment
He's gonna-
covered in grease, but I was doing that before we booked this fight. So
There we go. Yeah, but I'm really,
There we go.
I'm really planning on trying to really hurt you.
He might bite
that's
you.
fine. I'm just planning on getting really hammered with you before the fight, just so we can pass out before the fight and disappoint Berg and Brennan. But
No,
I'm
you-
into
no,
it,
no,
dude.
no.
Whatever you got to do, pal.
I appreciate it. I do think I don't. Like I was astonishing though because I was going around. I called people in L.A. and I was like, "Is this Gina Biscotti? He did our show twice. And he's kind of a nightmare." And everyone was like, people didn't know who he was, and they were going, "Oh God, what? He's a hack. He's terrible." So I was like, "But he's
Honest to
got."
God. By the way, I will be in LA in 2 weeks doing shows at clubs.
Okay,
Give me the names of drop some of the names of the people you're making up that said that, and we'll send tweets out of those people saying that. So they're like, Brian, I don't know him. He doesn't come in comedy clubs. He wouldn't know what to do.
Let's just
But
say the
we
name
can run
rhymes.
with that bit if you want to, handsome.
Let's just say that maybe the name rhymes with Kim Keffries.
Okay.
Or
I will catch up with Jim Jeffries. I know a lot of the writers on his show, and I'll see if
Maybe,
you want to do a little wager on that. If I can get video of Jim Jeffries saying, "Who the fuck is this Brian guy, and why was he?" And then he'll say, "And who the fuck are you again?" Because he knows neither of us. You want to play that game?
How about another comedian whose name rhymes with Faux de Moza? Perhaps.
I don't even know that one.
How about a Lark Laren?
First of all, Marin knows me, but if you're implying Jim Jeffries knows me and says I'm annoying, I would take that as a compliment. Now that I think about it.
No, I didn't talk to Jim about it. I can't get Jim on the phone anymore. He's gotten.
All right, I can't either. All right, I will see you next week. We'll grab a drink before that. Later,
Get
guys.
ready for some pain.
May
I'm
the
bringing
best
it.
man win.
That was some great promotion. Who taught him how to do it? Don King?
Yeah. He's going to spend all time. Oh.
We got to do a weigh. We're gonna do a blood alcohol thing. I think instead of a weigh-in.
Oh, you should have a breathalyzer.
Yeah, we
first.
have one. We have one.
Do?
We're gonna do a
Nice.
breathalyzer. So because we've been testing him lately. He was 0.17 last time we did the show.
0.17.
Yeah, and 0.08 is legally drunk
Damn.
Well, what I think
in
is.
every state except
I
Alaska.
want to have a stipulation. Like, I want to say whoever, I want there should be like a referee, there should be judges.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get Kumi to referee, and then Luisa will be the
do the rounds.
She'll be a car
Then
girl.
whoever loses has to do something like terrible.
Has to eat her ass.
That's not terrible, Papi. Let me tell you.
he has to
That's fucking great.
He has to blow her nose. It takes an hour and a half. I'm just kidding. You're a
telling
sweet
you,
girl. I'm just joking around.
My nose probably looks bigger on camera than it is in real life.
Everyone looks horrible.
You look amazing with those glasses on. Jesus Christ.
Pretty good. You also smell good too. I think it's because your hair.
Should be a sunglasses model.
Yeah. Like you got the good bridge for it.
Never gonna fall off.
That's right.
She's on like a
Not like an earthquake.
She's on like a catamaran sideways, hanging upside down.
Catch me on my fucking yacht, bitches.
Yeah, my yacht. I could buy you one if it was on.
Women all want to have a boat.
I could buy her
want to
one.
be on a boat.
I can't swim, so not really. I just want to be on it for
You'll be
the
sitting
looks.
in with the fucking orange light.
I'm gonna
preserver.
be with the life vest on. Yeah.
You know those water wings?
Yeah.
I'd buy you a boat if there was one on sale.
I'll take a sailboat.
Right. Maybe you could go to the poop deck if you know what I mean. No, you
Oh my
like
God,
it.
he's getting back to normal.
Oh, you like the poop deck.
The doctor's like, he's making puns. he's off a life support. He's making sailboat puns.
I have a suicide update if you want all the stats.
Yeah.
So you have to get 2 doctors to say that you're going to die in at least 6 months. Then you have to ask for the medication 3 times, twice orally and then once in writing before receiving it. The written request would have to be witnessed by 2 people, including one who's not a family member, a beneficiary or blah, blah, blah. The patient then is required to self-administer the medicine.
Wow.
So you get it and you have to swallow it yourself.
I'm just going to jump off the bridge instead. Less paperwork.
Yeah, it's like 18 people.
For
you need
real.
to- Everyone's going to be like, hey, he's going to kill himself. All right.
You got a notary Republican there.
You know.
Because they're afraid of the lawyers. The lawyers are going to sue everybody if something goes wrong. How about that fucking Michael Levante? He's getting in trouble with Nike. I saw that on the news coming in. What did he do, Garrett?
Extortion, it says. The headlines. I haven't
What did
read
he
into
do?
it.
What did he do? He's going to tell them where the Chinese kids make the sneakers.
Yeah, I'll look into it. I just saw the headlines.
Who is Michael Levante?
He was the Stormy Daniels lawyer.
Oh, okay.
He was on like every show for a while when she was suing
Right,
Trump.
right. Yeah.
Now Nike's he's in trouble.
Pretty much, he threatened to reveal negative publicity and wanted $25 million.
Oh, from Nike.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like that. You can't really extort people.
Negative. Fuck it. You know what I mean? What? 25 mil?
Did he swoosh
That's
it?
like some negotiating deal that I would make. I'd be like, I need 25 mil, and
He's like,
you can kiss
How about
my nose.
24? No, I need 25.
I need 25.
And I don't negotiate either.
He swoosh into the office and demand his money.
Why?
Swoosh. Let them know.
Oh, swish.
All right.
I got it.
He don't work for Nike. He was trying to extort them.
Just do it.
Just
Who
pay it.
cares?
Just pay it.
I don't know, man.
You're in the Tinder?
Am I on Tinder? What?
Yeah, where do you meet guys? Guys talk to you on the train?
Oh my God, yeah. Some guys
Yeah,
just.
but you're
run
tall,
up
so
on me.
do guys think you're a tranny because you're tall?
No, I've never been called a man,
Never.
Me neither.
or thought that I was once a man.
You said me neither?
No,
Never. No one's ever thought you were a man.
Never in my
I
life.
thght my wife was a man when I
God.
met her.
You
you
were so
serious?
disappointed.
She was single.
I have like a
She was single?
small face, you know.
Yeah.
Like this can't be a man's face.
Yeah, you're right.
Feminine features. You can always say, I told you that time.
Look how she poses. She says something, she poses. You really are a model.
Yeah. I'm
She knows how to hold a
a
pose.
fitness model. You should sell your panties and stuff on the internet.
No,
Yeah, all
I
the
was
girls
thinking
do.
about
I mean, all the girls that come here do.
Yeah.
right. That's what I heard.
They all do. They're all like.
I'm one level up.
Yeah,
So
you
I found a
definitely
company.
are. That's why it was a hard time getting you here.
Yeah, it was. You didn't know about me for a long time,
That's
but
that-
now you know.
That's that Karen Fegan girl, how she sells.
Behan.
She sells like
Fegan.
her used tampons and she'll sell anything.
She goes on Chip just to promote her fucking online sales of underwear and whatever.
You use Q-tips, Kleenexes. She doesn't give a shit. She just empties out her trash can. in her
Anything with any kind of fluid on it.
fluid on it, just like empty.
Bodily fluid.
Gentlemen, if you're one of these people who purchase women's fucking dirty ass underwear, let me know who you are.
And also, as a parting,
I'm gonna stay away from you.
as a parting gift, when she
You don't like to be disgusting with your man, with your boy toy?
Yeah, but okay, disgusting. How are we talking?
Like just do dirty stuff. Guys like to be dirty. Guys like to be dirty.
Yeah, actually, no. That's not entirely true.
I don't like.
I've had guys tell me to tone it down. And I don't even think I'm all that toned
Tone it
up.
down.
You know what I mean?
Wait, could you make a lot of noise at his mom's house?
No, just tone it like with the whole like being into it, like
Oh.
dirty talk, You know what I mean? Like the whole like what makes it passionate and hot and
Like
sexy.
packing my shit in my fucking.
Some guys are
It's
just
in my
like-
mouth.
Well, sometimes if somebody's talking too much, it makes me come too quick. It gets me too aroused.
Oh, no, I don't
I
talk
told
too
my
much.
wife the other day, I said, shut your fucking mouth. I didn't say it like that, but I'm like, stop talking.
Because it's too good.
And actually, when she did my interview show as a parting gift, she got a tampon.
I did.
Yes. She leaves. She's like, "Do you have any? Does your wife have any tampons?"
You're like, I
For
don't know,
real?
let me check. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't have a tampon?
Fucking forgot it.
Yeah.
And you're about to go, are you already bleeding?
Yeah, but
I was like, I needed to change it.
I had to clean the couch.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, being a woman is ridiculous.
Sold a couch.
So, right
We
there.
go to Philadelphia.
Karen Fien, get over here. I'm gonna sit on this couch. I'm gonna get double my money.
Selling all these cushions. You filthy
I'm telling
whore.
My
you,
wife
being
had
a
a
woman. It's terrible. I gotta remember so much shit. I gotta remember bringing a tampon when it's that time. I gotta remember.
But isn't it always in your purse anyway, tampons?
No, I don't. I hate carrying. I don't have a bag. I have a book bag, and it's maybe this big. I carry my wallet, my phone, my keys, my headphones.
How about a tampon?
No, I never carry tampons. That's why I'm in need.
I even carry them.
You should put them like you make one like an earring, like a little tampon holder. Just
How controversial would that be?
come
if I
out.
make tampon earrings.
yeah.
You're a feminist.
Yeah.
What do you think about that guy beating up that grandma on the train?
Oh my God, he got caught. P.S. He did get caught. Fuck you, dude. Who beat that?
Oh, you're on it. You're against what he did.
Oh well, let's see. Like somebody just coming along and
thought it was
kicking
Jimmy
somebody helpless
Martinez.
in the face.
Oh,
He said
give me OC.
he said she threatened to kill him and his stepdaughter. She said, "I'm gonna kill you," but she
I
was
didn't hear the
crazy,
audio.
huh?
Oh,
There is
she
no.
said. She said.
No,
to
she
him-
was threatening for like a couple of minutes there. She said she was going to kill him, his baby mom. I don't know. It was his stepdaughter and his girlfriend, and so the girlfriend's now like, no. She kept saying she was gonna kill us. So he kicked her in the face 20 times.
Oh my God! But that's what
Probably like a
crazy
deranged
people
lady.
do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like, shame on you if you're a New Yorker. I mean, just yesterday I saw two schizos walking around this area.
Yeah, they're teaming up. That's how crazy it's getting. The schizos.
The schizos, they're just
Oh.
walking around like threatening people in the street. That's what they do, but you know not to take it
Oh,
seriously.
I don't like it now when people are talking shit and you don't know if they're listening to something on their phone or are they, you know what I mean? You don't know if they have something
Well,
in
that's kinda
their
obvious,
ear. So if the lady, maybe she's just rapping. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to stab you.
She dead?
Huh? No.
She was
She's
just hurt.
fine.
Oh, she's
hurt.
fine. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but honestly,
He had a job, though. He lost his job, I bet. That's why you
good.
can't kick a bitch on a train.
Have you ever? One of my favorite
I
videos.
think we can, right? Will we get fired if I kick that lady on the train?
I just think
She threatened this kid, right?
who cares?
That's what I'm telling Keith. She threatened my kid.
Yeah.
Poor little.
We've all been there.
And what-
Hey, I gotta kick a grandma in the face.
Well, you're right.
And he goes, gold star that motherfucker, or world star that motherfucker.
It's-
Gold star.
He goes, world star that motherfucker.
You know what gold star means, right?
Yeah, I picked the wrong word sometimes. It is Monday. Who gives a shit?
I pick the wrong words every other sentence sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah, tell me who cares.
Have you guys ever seen that that 8-ball fight on the train where the guy slaps a girl in the face?
What?
Gary, can you find that, please?
Triple H?
No, it's 8-ball. Guy's wearing an 8-ball jacket, and it's like the subway,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
5:30 in the morning. You got to see this. It's like two seconds.
Is it gory?
Well, no, there's a girl. There's this big guy, and he's got one of those 8-ball jackets on.
How do you know it's 5:30 in the morning?
It's I don't know. It was it was
It was
after the
timestamped?
bars were closed, and it was right where the West
Oh.
Station.
Oh.
And the car was like packed. I mean, people fucking take the train at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, I used to when I was drunk as fuck at 18.
Yeah. So it was
Went
like
to the Bronx.
He's up there. Here you go.
Oh God, what's this? And that's, now a guy is fighting him? Oh no, is the girl fighting him?
This is like my nightmare.
Oh my God. Is that a woman? No, he's fighting.
No, everybody starts fighting.
Dude, what the That's that ghetto shit, man. What train was this? The 2 train?
I think it was the D. Look at the guy does that.
D on the way to the Bronx, I bet you. I fucking bet you.
But the girl was taunting him, and it turns out the guy was like autistic. And she was like making fun of his jacket. And
That's
they
what
were
I'm
like,
going to say.
Was he real? Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna wear like one of those.
I'm a little retarded.
You're gonna wear one of those like smocks and a painter's thing. I'm artistic.
I want to wear an 8-ball jacket and blame the 8-ball jacket. This jacket makes you do crazy shit.
Yeah, I can't get on board with any of this nonsense.
No,
you
it's
know.
horrible.
Well, you don't want to get hit in the face.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. Mm-hmm. I love to love. You know
Why
what
don't
I'm
you
saying?
swim?
Because I grew up in the fucking Bronx. My parents didn't take me to no fucking
You
pool.
gonna swim in a fire
I went to the
hydrant?
beach when I was like 15. That's already too late. You know what I mean? And it was the Bronx, Orchard Beach,
Yeah, that's a
Puerto
shit.
Rico land.
Yeah, it was all fucking
syringes
needles and shit.
Yeah.
Artie Lang.
Right. I saw him at the handball courts, chilling.
Right up the hills, the Larchmont Yacht Club, fabulous. You want to talk about a nice club? Oof, good.
Right up the hill from the Orchard Beach.
7-8 miles probably.
It's not right up the hill.
Larchmont.
A lot of people I know actually from the Bronx, they don't know how to swim, but it makes sense, right? Like if you grew up in
Where are you gonna
Croatia-
learn how to swim? And the city pools suck.
Yeah,
I went to pools.
There's private swim clubs.
There was a private.
And you
pool.
go to that's the city pool in Central Park. I would see it like if I'm riding my bike through Central Park when I used to whatever. Anyway, and then it's only there for like an hour. It's the hours are irregular, and then when they open, it's packed, so you can't even swim. You just basically stand in the fucking
Get
water.
splashed by little kids.
Yeah, but you can't really swim. It's just because the pools are jammed.
Depends. There's a pool on York and 77th on the Upper East Side.
I used to live there too, but it's
Go
the
there.
same thing. But
Oh,
it's
actually very nice. In the summertime, in the daytime, I'll go there and I'll just chill, try to tan. go
you
to
can
the pool.
swim though.
Yeah, it's
Lanes are open.
yeah. There's for the most part you can do it. Yeah, I mean there's still people, but it's just not as packed.
Yeah, there's a lot of old people over there, right?
Older people and the
Jews.
the
How do you feel about the Jews?
demographics is like-
You date Jewish guys?
I have dated some and not that great. You know what I mean?
Didn't care for it.
They were. Oh God.
Not sexy,
This
right?
Not really. They don't know how to be passionate. On top of that, this one guy talk about penny pincher for real, and I.
On the contrary, I love your nose. You're gorgeous.
Thank you.
She's like Barbara Streisand, my new girlfriend. Look, she's unbelievable.
Sing a little something.
give
The way we were.
us a tune. give us a tune. Friday night, she's
my
got to
God,
open all the
that's
doors for me because it's Chavez. What are you going to do? Look at that ass. My God. It looks like it's brisket. It looks like a big piece of brisket. I want to put some latkes in it.
Jewish girls do have big asses. I
I love Jewish women. I love Jewish women. Oh, my gosh.
I don't care for the men though. Too cheap.
Oh, I
Not a
talked to-
turn off.
I
What
talked
would
to
a guy do to be cheap?
Just like if we're
Make you
out.
pay?
Okay, put it this way.
really need to use four
To
Kleenexes?
make a long story short. Jesus.
Is that a nose joke?
Oh, man.
You know what?
Sorry.
Fuck all of you.
I'm just kicking.
All right.
Sorry.
No, to make a long story short, I was with. I just lost my job. Right. I was with this fucker who I was dating, and
You have a car?
no, my friend came because I needed a mattress. My good friend came with his friend, helped me move a mattress into my place, and as a thank you, I was gonna take them for dinner.
a
So this
mitzvah.
fucker comes along. He knew I just lost my job, and when it came time to pay for the fucking bill, I got my friends because that was my thank you, and then he sat there. And he said to me, oh, in front of them. I was so embarrassed. He was like, oh, were you going to get mine too? Or like something like that. I said, what?
Okay.
I looked at this motherfucker and I was like, what do you dare asking me right now? You're going to ask me to pick up the tab for your food also? For fucking what?
Listen,
For what?
Hiram?
Listen, egg salad doesn't grow on trees. That's all I'm saying. I
Long
could
story
use-
short, deaded. He was done so fast.
Guys are stupid.
Dropped.
You guys are stupid.
Maybe want to break up with you anyway. But sometimes you can't shake the stereotype. And sometimes Jews are cheap.
And also, I have to. My parents live in Boca Raton now. I've got to go visit them.
I gotta take JetBlue.
Taking the jet. I like Economy Plus.
Not into it.
You know what I do? Sometimes they have the snacks they bring you. I'll take some extra ones for the road. Why not? Someone's getting
When a lady falls asleep next to me, I'll take her pretzels. I don't give
You know
a
what
fuck.
they,
Yeah, right.
how much those money those airplane companies
So
make?
gross,
It's
I
like-
swear.
I was on a date with this girl, and we weren't like boyfriend and girlfriend. We were dating for a while, and then we went out to a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we both had sodas. I was 14 at the time. No, I think it was just like we had a pizza place or whatever. I don't even know. Anyway,
Fuck it, who cares?
so anyway, I drank my soda, and then I was waiting. I asked for another soda. They're taking too long, so I just drank her soda. She goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" I go, "I'm fucking paying for you, cunt."
That's nice.
Did I break some kind of code or?
Probably would have said the same thing. What the fuck are you doing?
She was a cunt anyway. She lived on. She used to take the train in from Ronkonkoma.
Ooh.
And she'd be like, I just took the train in from Ronkonkoma. It'd be nice if you showed up at the train station with a gift.
She said that?
Yeah. Then I had to bring a fucking gift, like some candies or whatever, a balloon, like a fucking retard. Hey, I got a balloon.
A Lego set all wrapped up.
But then another time we went out to eat, and then I lived on 78th and First. We will go to eat. I come back in my apartment, and sometimes after you eat, your body produces
Yes.
no shit. So I had to take a shit. I was in my own bathroom, not her bathroom, not at her.
What are you doing in there?
So I come out of the bathroom. She goes, "You just took a shit?" I go, "Yeah, it's my fucking house. I didn't set it up. I wasn't a whole setup. I'll take her out to eat and I'll take a shit in front of her. I took a shit." She goes, "Oh, that's disgusting." I go, but then she told me she went camping one time from Friday, came back Monday, didn't shit the whole time.
She told you this.
Yeah, she goes, "I wasn't comfortable, so I couldn't shit." I go, "You're fucking
You're an
crazy."
idiot. You're the epitome of a fucking moron.
Who, me or her?
Her.
Yeah, she's an idiot.
Like, what are you saying right now? You know what I
She's
mean?
a fucking idiot. And
Who
I
cares?
ran.
Shit, don't shit. Don't shit, chat.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Then I ran into her on the street one time years later, like a Woody Allen movie.
Did you tell her you just took a shit? Yeah, you should have.
I said, "I gotta leave. I gotta."
Should have.
Nietzsche and Kierkegaard evacuated my bowels for you.
Nah.
I knew you didn't like it, and they.
I will say, you could take 5 hours in the bathroom. Don't tell me what you're doing. I don't want to imagine you taking a shit.
She asked me immediately.
No, I wouldn't ask.
And there's nothing else to
wouldn't
do
even
in there
ask.
because it was like one of those water closet bathrooms, like an old apartment where it's like the tub was in the fucking kitchen. And
the tank on top with it.
yeah, boy. So it was like one of those, but it was just where you took a shit. That's all you could do. I couldn't be like powdering my nose or doing anything. It was just a shit show. And then they come out. I'm like, "Are you mental?" And I was like, where do I get these? Where do I find these women? But it's me. I turn these women into.
You found them on Craigslist, didn't you?
No, I met her at a comedy club.
Oh, that's even worse than Craigslist.
Yeah, right.
That is.
Oh my God.
We're all psychopaths. That's what I hear. Correct me if I'm wrong,
No,
right?
I like
Women
women.
comedians are psychos?
Well, I wouldn't.
She wasn't a comedian, but
Audience member.
Or
yeah, she had.
I have problems with women. I don't have problems with women.
One time I took a business call. I go, "I got to take this call." It was at my house. It was before cell phones. I go, "Just keep it down." I don't know
What
what I
was she
told her.
doing?
No, because she liked to yap a lot.
Oh.
So I'm on the phone, and then this woman who books this comedy club, she's chatting me up, and I can't just fucking dismiss her immediately.
Yeah.
So finally, she's like, my girlfriend's like, "How long's this fucking call?" I'm like, "Are you fucking?" I'm like, "Are you kidding? Are you kidding, you fucking cunt?" And then one time I didn't know I had all these stories. One time I'm fucking her. And the only time I ever fucked somebody and the condom broke, and she's like, "You gotta get it. You're gonna have to pay for the abortion. You're gonna have to fucking. I'm gonna have to go get a fucking.
it's not that easy to get somebody pregnant.
Pregnancy test. She on and on and on. Like I fucking planned. Like I cut the top so it would fucking break inside. But I remember I was fucking. I'm like, "Wow, it's a great condom. It feels very realistic." And I fucking yanked my big black dick out, and it's
You're loaded up, blasted her guts.
yeah.
Good
It's
thing you
all
didn't come in
ripped.
her.
Yeah.
Good thing you didn't come in there.
I did come in her.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why she was going off.
Yeah, I came and then and now I took my dick out. I'm
Now
like,
I
"Oh,
get
look, it broke."
All you do is
Now I get it.
Can of Coke or whatever. You stick it up their pussy. That's how it's. Remember, they used to think you could do that in the '60s.
No, you put some some hot rocks and some can and some Coke and a Coke
your legs up and down.
and you can blow up Japan.
Yeah, do some right. And now I remember why I didn't sleep at all last night because my 12-year-old was like sleeping in my bed for some reason. And
Yeah.
my 12-year-old's like 5'8".
Yeah.
Like
Really?
I woke up like at 1 a.m. I got up and she's like draped over me. I was like, oh, like
These fucking kids.
I get off. Like
I'm an alcoholic blind man. Get off of me. I need my sleep.
this feels like sexual. Thank God I had.
Oh no.
Oh my God!
God,
What are you
it wasn't-
saying?
Oh,
just-
Jesus.
I mean, like my daughter likes to cuddle. You know. what I
Oh,
mean?
Jesus.
No. You gotta cut that. She's gonna have daddy issues.
Oh, yeah.
Get with a man that's gonna treat her like shit. God forbid.
Yeah, blind. She's going
I'm
to be
just
looking
saying.
for a blind guy to date.
No, you gotta cut that off. 12.
What are your interests?
12 is way too old to be sleeping with your dad.
Totally. And she's hugging you and shit.
No.
You got that morning wood?
No.
Amen to the. Baby.
No.
Daddy, help her. Daddy needs some help, honey. See, Daddy jerked off on a bunch of towels over the weekend. Well, and also,
Like, Daddy, why's your dick so raw?
right.
Oh my
He also
god.
got
It's like hamburger helper down here.
He also got many, many, many lap dances, and it grinded up against his jeans. That exacerbated the situation.
Where? How'd you pay for them? With a credit card? You got some funny money?
Yeah, I got some funny money. Yeah, and then
Then you know you're losing when you buy funny money. If you're at a strip club, you get funny money.
Also,
because they sell you money. They sell you money, but you can't use it anywhere else but there.
At the strip club.
So if you buy $200
Don't buy
worth of
that
funny
much.
money.
And also,
No, but then you look like a cheap. You look like a Jew with like wants to split the check.
I'm happy to go to a lap dance, but I've got to know what's going to happen. Are you going to pull it out and play with it? You know, I could use a little pecker attention if you don't mind. I've been a long day of accounting.
It's tax time.
It's tax time.
Tax season. I'm very
Until 6 weeks,
stressed.
I'll take out for a nice meal. Until then, just jerk off my schmeckle.
My schmeckle.
But no, like, and also with funny money, it gets you. It's fucking genius because for every every $20 increment you get, 20% goes to the club, and then the 30% gets lost on the girls. So really, $20 is actually $16 to the girls. So like, they don't like it when you use funny money.
Who? The club?
Yeah, the girls don't like it when you use funny money because you're really.
What do they get?
They get
four?
less. They, you know,
Yeah, when they turn the money in, when I buy it, there's a
it's
$2.
like a fee.
There's a fee to buy it, and then when the girls at the end of the night they turn in their funny money, and the club charges them 20%.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so they get it's not really $20, it's $16, and you know you're in like a third tier city like Philadelphia when like
Third tier.
the guy was like, I go to the window and I go, can I get $20 worth of funny money? He goes, yeah, that's sure.
No one's ever done it before since Mike Tyson.
Yeah, exactly. Last time we had the Philadelphia Eagle was in here.
Yeah, Reggie White, he did it, and now he's dead.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Sorry about the sports references. We lost. What's your name again? Luisa.
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 Louise, that's your official name.
Luisa.
Or that's your Twitter name.
Flutesy is my Twitter name. Flutesy.
Your real name is Luisa. Luisa.
Luisa. Yes.
Oh my God.
That's
What's your
correct.
last name?
Ladeveze.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of L's, right?
Lots of
Like
L's.
a Danielle Steele novel. I was in love with a woman named Louisa Flutesy.
Turned out to be a man.
That's right. She had
Turned out to be a
most
man.
beautiful cock I've ever seen.
I didn't think I was gay until I saw her cock.
It was 9 inches long and shaved and oiled up with coconut butter or whatever.
Coconut oil.
Oil, right.
And we cooked a delicious meal and then fucked.
You could say I was nuts about her.
It's one thing that I want everyone listening today to take away is that use coconut oil when you fuck.
Yes.
Well,
I'm telling you.
It does. I know my wife makes me use it now. And then I just, even when I see the bottle, I'm so Pavlovian, I see the bottle, I just come right in my pants.
exactly. Start rubbing it.
I'm serious because it's a good moisturizer.
No, but you can
go
cook
wrong.
with it.
You can cook with it. You could put your dick on a skillet. You could do whatever you need
Yeah, on a skillet.
afterwards.
Wow, it's like hints from Eloise.
All right, go ahead, caller.
What do you got?
Yo, it's Daryl from Philly. Brian.
Hey,
I was
hi.
at cheerleaders all night Friday night. I didn't see your ass anywhere.
I was there. I promise you I was in cheerleaders.
But are there
Where?
two?
I was sitting at the back end of the bar.
Fuck.
Were you alone or were you with a bunch of people?
No, I was with my one friend. And then, wait, hold on. I was alone for a while. But I was there by a friend, and then he just left me there. And because he had to go back to fucking Quakertown. But I spent a fair amount of time in the champagne room. So I don't really
You know what I'm saying? Wink,
I don't
wink.
really sit around the bar because I hate when they come up and they're like, give me $1. I'd rather give you $20 and have you rub my cock in the back room. Or than I don't like to, so I wasn't really like out in the public area. But I'm sorry, I would have loved to.
I love when women have to hear these guys talking.
It's chill.
Rubbing my
chilling.
cock. Rubbing my cock.
But yeah, Club Oasis was I
the office.
liked it better. And there were like 7 guys in there. I was talking to that girl from Brazil, and I was like,
What time of day was it?
this was early evening.
Maybe it gets crowded later.
They said it gets crowded later, but I mean,
The girls go early because they got to work an 8-hour shift.
yeah, I mean, how much?
Else they lose their Obamacare insurance.
They were all on the hook for sure.
I like when we don't include her in the conversation. She puts on her glasses.
But Daryl, did you get
Like,
you get a lot
trying to
of
get
dances?
modeling jobs. Posing.
No, I didn't. I'm not a big lap dance guy, but next to this, I did sit next to this guy who was wearing black leather gloves and touching all the girls all night. That was an interesting
Yeah.
He's probably their pimp.
I always get grossed out when you go to the bathroom and like guys that come out of there. Guys they're like taking shits and pissing and they wash their hands because they don't want to give the poor Nigerian guy like $1 to give a towel.
The guy's throwing up on the floor. Still walks out. He goes, "I didn't do it."
Get their hands are covered in shit and piss and.
I like to wear gloves to the strip clubs in the summer so I don't have to touch those whores.
Exactly.
They know.
Wow, I was offered a lap dance once. I do go to strip. Well, I've been to the strip club twice. On Sapphires, you know that one?
Yeah.
Kind of grimy,
Yeah.
But I went because like I know some people that like do some shit there, and so.
What does that mean?
It means what it
Deal
means.
drugs?
So I went, and this one time.
Is that how you make money? Your side money?
No, I don't deal.
A little
drugs.
out of JV.
I don't do drugs. I don't deal drugs. No, I don't do that. But I went to the strip club. I was sitting down, and my friend goes, "I'll pay for a lap dance for you," and I was like, "Please don't," because these women, like, I don't need that sweat. You know what I mean? They're sweating, they're working, they're doing their thing, and now you're gonna be on me?
Yep.
Yeah, then you're getting other guys' DNA on you.
No, I don't need that.
Imagine if they did a fucking black light on you after you left the dirty strip club. All the shit that'd be on you.
You ever been in a strip club during the day, like when they're not really open? You know, you walk in there and it's just like it's the most disgusting looking place.
I still feel at home.
I don't care. I love them.
I still feel at home. I come on everything.
Just come
Should
on.
check
in
my
Texas,
walls.
Yeah.
Towels.
I go to.
Daryl, what part of Philadelphia do you live in?
I live downtown in the neighborhood, actually. But I used to live in South Philly. I used to go to cheerleaders a lot more.
Gotcha.
But
Did you just go to because
Yeah.
you knew Brian was going to be there?
yeah, you see, people were asking him on Twitter if he was going to be there.
I was
so
there.
I wanted to come down and
Nice.
meet him. But, I'm not rich like him, so I can't afford the champagne.
I like when you go to a strip
sell
club.
yourself
I like
short.
when you go to a strip club when it's during the day and the door opens and then the sunlight comes in and all the strippers have to run like fucking. They all run like cockroaches when you turn the light on.
Yeah, I went up to the
Like the sunlight.
champagne room. When strippers are like,
True.
hey, weren't you on VH1 14 years ago? Well, yes, I was.
In
And
Philadelphia, you don't have to be much of a celebrity to get a little
exactly.
attention.
Doom. Sorry, I'm going to come in my pants now.
So you went there by yourself or you went there with somebody?
Yeah, I just cruised there by myself.
Well, I'm sorry. It would have been nice to have met somebody, especially because
Yeah, it's all right, man. I got to look at half-naked chicks all night,
All right,
so
that's
I
good.
guess I really can't complain.
Nice.
All right.
Well, thanks for calling.
Yeah, thanks, fellas. Bye-bye.
Take it easy, buddy. Bye-bye. Oh well. It's,
Who's on the ringer? I can't read it.
You have Scott.
okay.
Hey guys. Hey Brian. Just
Hey,
a
Scott.
quick question for you.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
You seem like you're really savvy about strippers and being in strip clubs and whatnot.
Sure. What do you got?
Have you ever asked a stripper to cry for you before she gave you a lap dance?
What the fuck?
No, but I did. I was in a real ghetto strip club once in Delaware, and this black girl was giving me a lap dance, and I had full vision back then, and she had like all these tattoos of names on her arm, and I said to her, like, one was like DeMonte or whatever, and I go, oh, who's DeMonte? And she goes, that's my son. He died a year ago. I was like,
Shit.
I said, oh, how old was he? She was like, he was a baby. I'm like,
Obviously not doing her job right.
no, bed. Actually, I'm sure DeMonte's in a better place if you think about it. She's like, I'm gonna go outside and smoke a Newport. Sit here. You're mine tonight. So yeah, it's
Yeah, that's rough.
I know, rough.
I think you should do a little homework, and next time you're there, they really ask for the tears because it really gets you hard quick.
I
gets
bet
you going
Does
fast.
it?
Yeah.
Are you speaking
hell
from
yeah.
experience?
Just reach up and I
Absolutely.
rub their face a little bit.
I got a lap dance one time from a girl who was like obviously pregnant, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, when you're showing,
Cover you in breast milk. Just give you a little squirt.
she was a squirter.
You have your coffee. Can I get a little?
No, but it's too much. Isn't it too much, Luisa? If you're pregnant,
I mean, probably. I've never been preggo, so I don't know.
I had sex with my wife.
no, but she wasn't working.
What was she doing? Just hanging out?
No, I'm saying your wife wasn't working.
When we were pregnant, but she was 9 months
I'm
pregnant.
saying it's not attractive like if you're at a strip club and you're
I
pregnant.
think it's only attractive to the man who knocked her up.
And it's mostly attractive to other women who think it's like beautiful that you're
No,
pregnant.
No, I'm not jealous of that. Fuck that. No way.
There are guys that have
Thank you.
pregnant fetishes. It's a huge
There's pregnant porn, but
pregnant porn. I know a guy that would come into New York from fucking Panama, believe it or not, and he would say to me, he would go on Craigslist and he would search. This is back when you could get whores on Craigslist, and he would search on Craigslist. He would just write pregnant, and literally and I would say, how does that work? And he goes, it's always like 2 or 3. And I said, what do you like about pregnant women? And he goes, well, their skin is always so warm because their heart is pumping blood for 2 people. I was like, that's the creepiest thing I've ever heard in my life.
That is insanity.
I know.
Dr. Steve was here.
I know.
That makes sense, though, doesn't it? Because your heart is working extra.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but it's a little too clinical for me. Be like, I like a big belly.
How do you feel about abortion?
I would do it.
Right.
That's how I feel about that shit. I want the right to do it if I need to. Because I want, first off,
when does life start? When is life start? At conception or after that?
no, it doesn't start at conception. You don't have no fucking life. I mean, it's like, how do I answer this? It's like, to me,
Abortion chat.
to me, a life, you have to have a conscience. You know what I mean? Like that's a life. Like if you can't make a decision, if you don't have a mind to make
But babies can't make a decision at a month. They don't make decisions.
No, I know, but it's already like born. So, and it has a being. It has it has a conscience. Whether or not it can I don't know, like verbalize it. You know what I mean?
So when should you
ability
be able to have an abortion until?
8 years old.
What's the time frame? They give you a time frame, don't they?
Usually, like last trimester, most.
I usually.
I mean, listen, if you're gonna wait 3 months or what is it?
6 months.
6 months? No, that's ridiculous. That's like you are a lazy ass bitch. You couldn't even make up your mind.
You want to have the baby shower,
no,
and then have the abortion.
I get the gifts.
No, that's too late. I mean, I'm thinking.
I just
like
asking her because she's a modern woman. She's
in the first 3 weeks of knowing you're pregnant, I can understand maybe even the first, whatever, you're like going back and forth. I'm not sure. But if it's beyond 3 weeks and you're still deciding, get it together. You need to get together a lot more than just whether or not you want to have a kid.
Right.
You know? I mean, let's get it. Let's be real.
No, I didn't have an opinion until I had kids, and then you go and you see the fucking ultrasound. You see a fucking something in there throbbing.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's a hard decision at the end of the day, but like,
boom, boom.
I don't know. I believe in making the right decision. Like, if I'm not financially able to,
or
take
if
care
the guy's not going to be around.
I'm single, right?
Being a single mom's a bitch.
No, not doing it.
You're like in the room with the heartbeat thing. The guy's like on his phone. He's like, damn, the Ravens
playing some video game.
Yeah, exactly.
No. If I have like some, yeah, and that's another thing. Jesus. What means more to me is having like, I'd rather not have kids and just have a life partner that I could have fun with and go out and travel and do like amazing
boat
things
with.
Go on a fucking boat,
from drowning.
learn to swim with.
Make sure he's a lifeguard.
You know what I mean? Do all these life things with.
What'd you do this weekend? We learned to swim.
Yeah.
And read.
English Channel.
Tweet coming soon, guys. The day I learned to swim. You'll all be aware.
They should have GED for swimming.
Well, it's hard to learn when you're older. It's like
that's what I'm saying. But it's hard to learn anything when you're older. So make it like a thing where they get old people to learn how to swim.
Yeah. I just got to be in a class. I just have not been in a class.
Yeah, because swimming sucks. Learning how to swim sucks.
No, I just can't tread water. That's the problem.
Yeah, my son, he won't do it. Like he can like do the thing, but he won't tread water, and it's fucking pain in the
Hard.
ass.
I sink every time. And you know what they tell me, which I'm so sick of hearing? If there's air in your lungs, you can't sink. I'm like, I beg to differ because I sink every time.
If you were in like a lake or something or a pool.
Maybe it's my ass.
Yeah, maybe you got to anchor ass.
Yeah, but if you started sinking, you could just snort all the water out of the lake.
Fuck that.
I
don't want to snort anything.
The way we were.
Look at it. She sings like an angel.
I don't want to sing.
Separate checks, please.
I don't want separate checks.
All right.
Guys are so cheap. Oh, it's fucking ridiculous.
Some guys.
Chef salad without olives? Is it possible? I don't like olives.
Guys, is my nose really that big? Tell me the truth.
No, you're
a beautiful lady.
Kidding me?
Oh, thank you.
I mean, lady or girl?
I was
What do you
just
prefer
fishing.
to be, a girl or a lady?
I prefer to be anything
All right.
except a man.
All right.
You know?
Exactly.
No penis, no problem.
No penis, no problem. All I know, kids.
That's a new T-shirt slogan for you.
Oh, yeah, right.
A T-shirt for
Bruce,
no problem.
take a note.
No penis, no problem.
Well, shit.
We're almost done.
It's been a show.
No, it's been a good show considering you didn't puke. I thought you were going to puke and
Yeah.
I'm like
you come in all depressed.
dying
I was a little depressed too, but I had to snap out of it because
Did
you
I
were
make you guys
depressed.
happier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
I was going to have.
I love making
dying for like a
people
glass
happier.
of water.
Huh?
Dying for a glass of water. I should have brought water. I want to put water.
They have a water fucking cooler in
I want to
there.
get up and go out there. I mean, we only have a few minutes left, right? I mean,
They could probably get you one.
I don't know. If anybody's listening, I would
Having a circle jerk in the booth.
look in there. Steve's spitting in Garrett's mouth. And it's just, everyone's just fucking.
Steve.
He's the kid.
The new guy. The new guy's been here a year. The new guy.
Just run in and out of here. We don't,
They work at a comedy cell. They're like, who's the new waitress? They're like, she's been here 3 years.
Right.
But it's new. I don't think they're gonna last. So
It's new because I just woke up yesterday from my depression of.
Yeah, but it's new because I don't think they're gonna last. So I wait till they're around like 10 years. Anyway, so what do you got for the rest of the day? You have a date? You work during the day at all?
Typically,
that fucking Karen Feehan, she has to like play hooky to get out of it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I'd rather play
I don't work
hooker if you
during
know
the
what I'm
day.
saying.
Fuck that. You know what I mean?
You want to sleep in,
I
right?
used to work during the day. I used to have some jobs where I like had a 9 to 5, and I realized it's not for me.
Yeah,
I
you're a
don't do
night
that.
girl, right?
Totally a night.
Did you hear what Noam said about the new waitress?
What?
He's quite a dish.
Noam's the. How'd you meet all the guys from Compound?
Oh man, that's a story. Actually, I had laid off.
You're on the East Side Dave show, right?
Yes.
Every week.
Hi, Dave show. That's another thing. Check it out. Dave is funnier than I am. Don't
I was gonna
worry.
say Dave was funny on these guys.
You're funnier than these guys.
It's quite an insult. And then she's mad because the guy says he's got a big nose. Dave's way funnier than these clowns. And I'm just like, I don't care.
Oh, Dave is great. Dave is
It
like
wasn't our best show, but Brian didn't wake up until
this show was
2:45.
amazing because I'm here. No,
Yeah.
but Dave is great. Every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Sorry, you got to pay to see our show if you're watching right now, and it's free. But it's worth it. I'm telling you. I'm on it. I don't talk as much, which is nice for some of you who don't give a fuck.
What are you there for? For your like sexiness?
No, I play the flute. I have a segment where I play the flute, and you get to guess the movie theme that I play for a prize.
Nice.
And we just upped the merch, guys. Eastside Dave just got more merch in.
ESD, right?
Yes, ESDS.
Oh, ESD.
Eastside Dave
Dave
show. And we just got more merch, so if you're into that,
They
take
sell
a
it?
look.
You
What?
sell it? Where does he sell it?
Yep, he's selling it. I retweeted it on
his
my
site?
Twitter. Yep, there's a website that you can go to. And it's fun. It's a variety show for those of you who've never seen it.
Are they nice? Is it good quality? Are these
I think it's decent
With
quality.
a regular, there's Big A, you, and who else?
Big A, Bobo.
Oh, Bobo's a regular?
Yep, Bobo's a regular, Big A.
And they all sit on the couch?
This is us, baby.
You know what I do? I go on YouTube and just watch
That's
it for
me
free.
in my new
I watch it
zebra
for free.
fucking shirt.
I've never met the guy. I've never listened to the show.
You should. It's fun. It's a variety show, like I said. There's different segments. We play a lot of games.
I love games.
Yeah,
Dreidel,
we play a lot of
Dreidel,
games, which is
I
really
made you
fun.
out of clay, and with you ready, Dreidel, I will play. Hey,
And it's very fun. And so I met Roy actually originally because
Roy Rogers, very expensive chicken.
I'm wearing a tag on my shirt because I was debating returning it or not.
Okay. Wow.
This was a good time.
Where'd you meet them?
So then it was a Tinder date. Speaking of Tinder, I went on a Tinder date. I got hooked up with meeting Roy to intern at his studio. He's a sound engineer. Anybody looking for sound engineers, hit him up. He's fucking fantastic. And and
I
then
hate when the sound sucks.
oh, he's such a great sound
Worst.
engineer. So then I got hooked up to intern a couple years back at his studio. I realized I don't want to be a sound engineer. But then he said, oh, we do the Davey Mac Sports program. And that's originally when I got linked up with Dave McDonald. And for those of you who know me from all the way back then, the Davey Mac Sports program was a really cool podcast. I was playing the flute then as well. This is Dave dancing. This is our St. Patrick's show. Yes. And
He's an old school entertainer. He can do everything, right?
yeah.
Does he
Very
sing a little bit?
multi-talented. Yeah, it's a musical show too.
One of
So
the top 40 plate spinners in the tri-state area.
yeah, dude, we have a lot of talent on the show, you know.
You should do it. I'm trying to get more people like that. I'm trying to get like drag queens in here, like people that are like who are like outside the box a little bit, entertainment wise. You know, yeah, just people that are just goofy. I like to see a guy drop a plate.
Absolutely.
Drop a plate.
I'd like to see him smash a
Give
plate
me
on
like
my
5
show.
and I'll try, you know.
Like
Yeah, no, I think it'd be great.
magicians,
Yeah, guy with the balloons.
making balloon animals.
No, and like out of his nose, or what do they pull out of their nose?
pull those, like,
the handkerchiefs.
Yeah, something like that. Like yeah, or like they'll sneeze.
You know anybody like that?
That can
You know people like
sneeze
that,
balloons?
like
No.
Yeah, you know people that have like outside of the, like circus people.
Oh man. Shit. You know what? You just made me realize I need to like get to know more circus people. I don't know any. I need
got
to
to
get
broaden
know
your
them.
horizons.
Yeah, I need to broaden my fucking horizons. You're
Yeah.
right.
No, I thought we'd meet the people on East Side Dave. Since it's
Well, we are definitely a circus to some degree.
and it's on 7 o'clock on Tuesday.
7 o'clock every fucking Tuesday. It's 1 day a week, unfortunately, but it's
But he does his other show, right?
Yeah, he's on 95.9 The Rat. He's a radio personality.
Like
in
does the
Jersey.
morning zoo or whatever.
He does some morning shit. I don't know, way too early in the morning, and he gets mad when I text him because he's like, "I'm sleeping."
Wow,
so that's one thing. But yeah, it was super fun.
Cool.
Got mixed up with that, and then next thing you know, we got picked up here 3 years ago. Now it's going on 4. It's a great show. Everyone, check it out.
All right, we'll do that. Are we plugging it? Are we done?
Plug in what?
Are we wrapping it up?
Yeah, do your plug.
BrianPMcCarthy.com. Go to the shop. All that
Very depressed.
merchandise. I swear to God, if I'm still alive next week, you'll be supporting
Put
my.
on the cool glasses. Be cool.
Wait, can he kill himself because he's blind?
No, it's got to be like
Yeah,
Six
I'll-
months.
6 months?
Yeah, you need that 6 months thing.
Ah.
That's the thing.
So it's like a waiting period.
I mean, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, sure.
no, because he's
Be the
depressed
government.
and
Tell me how to kill
If he
myself,
wants it
man.
assisted, he's got to wait 6 months.
Yeah.
You got to make sure he's really in it to win it.
so you have to
Get the yacht, man.
you have to sign up. You have to register and then you wait 6 months.
Thanks a lot, Obama. Shit. I didn't know we lived in Russia.
I want to kill myself now.
That's right.
This is fucked up.
God. Well,
I had to get a note.
yeah.
Fuck that. 2 notes.
I slept in my.
2 doctors.
Yeah, I want to apologize. I feel like I'm kind of a bummer today, but
No, this is better. We don't need you. This is more fun for me to see you like depressed. I love it.
Oh God, I just want it all to be over.
No, I'll push her in front of the D train.
I don't want to be a witness to your death, okay?
That'd be so
like
hilarious. Like if you tripped and fell in front of the train.
But my luck, I would fall over the train. It would just like cut my legs off.
Right, you got no luck. You'd be laying there like, oh my God, I got no luck.
No eyes, no legs. What's next?
Yeah, no dick. As long as that dick works, that dick don't quit.
I'm concerned about the constant throwing up. I'm pretty sure it's cancer.
You abuse your body, man. You're 0.17 alcohol level on a Monday afternoon. That's fucking toxic.
I don't know.
I second.
What do you mean you don't know?
You're right. What are you? I make bad.
It doesn't matter what you eat. It doesn't matter what you eat if you're drinking that much. Your body's gonna be like, hey, your body's trying to tell you slow the fuck down.
Right.
But I want you to drink more. So, so you're torn.
Substitute the bottle for a smoothie. Watch how great you feel.
No, he'd throw up so fast if he drank too many smoothies.
Almond
Because your
milk.
body is used to alcohol. It wants alcohol. But then the other part of your body is like, come on, man.
Every shit I take.
Can't process all
should I
this.
take is explosive diarrhea.
Huh?
Every shit I take is explosive diarrhea. Plus, I've got like oh, by the way, how's your hemorrhoid?
You have hemorrhoids?
No.
Hemorrhoid? What's the other one you have? No, I heard.
Hernia. How's your hemorrhoid?
You have a hernia?
This guy's real good with dinner conversation. I have a broken elbow and a hernia.
Yeah, I've got a huge
Other than that,
hemorrhoid.
You have a broken elbow?
I broke my elbow a month ago.
So what happened? Where's the cast?
No, you don't. For an elbow, you can't do nothing. No, I was running down the train. I smashed it hard. I can show you where I fell. It's fucking nasty. Even looking at it, I'm like, this nasty. Anyway, then I have a hernia from playing with my kids. I got kids, so.
You do? Both of
so-
you have kids.
But he's an older
Your lives
dad,
are
so
fucking
when
done.
he plays with his kids, he's prone to injure himself.
Yeah, I gotta use my walker in the pool.
His daughter was like, "Throw me," and he's kind of like,
No, it wasn't that. My son's younger, so I was throwing him in the pool, and then I could throw him. My daughter's like, if you don't throw me, you love Daniel more, and I already do, so I have to prove that I don't.
Oh, shit.
But anyway, so I was throwing her, and then one time she like locked her leg, so all the weight was like disproportionate.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, what the fuck? It was like literally lifting like something that I wasn't supposed to lift. But I thought it was fine. Then I went to the doctor, and then I felt something, and then
Do you need surgery?
they said it's up to me.
Are you going to take
If I can deal with it without it. But it seems like it's fine. Everything's getting smaller.
Man, don't give up on your sex lives, men.
quit.
My dick is amazing because I work out. I don't abuse myself when I work out. My dick's always ready to go.
That's another thing I
My
want
dick has never not worked with my wife or with anybody except for this fat girl one time back in the 90s. My dick was like, I'm not doing this.
Like,
Dick is like, I'm not fucking this fat girl. My dick has more fucking integrity than I do.
Oh, there you go.
So
Your dick
that was the only time it
tells
didn't
you
work.
what you need to know.
And that was years and years ago. So anyway, all right. So I'm at this weekend. I think I'm in town, and next weekend I'm at Saratoga Springs. I actually was watching the fucking thing about Vietnam.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
It's like Walter Cronkite. He's so serious. I was watching the thing about Vietnam, and they the family in Saratoga Springs. So I might go look up there, see if they're still there, and be like, "Hey, sorry about your son."
Yeah, sorry, never forget.
Hey, I watched
forget.
you.
And kill because they keep showing a house, and they fucking show. There's only like 8 houses up there, and so I'll be up there in the first weekend in April, and I'm gonna go visit the family and from their son was
Gonna
killed.
give them money?
Huh? I'll give him
Donations?
something. Yeah, he was killed. I said,
Make
sorry
him
about
laugh.
your son that was killed in the '60s.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The '60s were fucked though. No wonder everybody was fucking him because it was you didn't know it was the end of the world was coming. You know.
You go up to see it, you go, hey, it's kind of nippy, don't you chink?
Oh my God.
All right, thanks everybody. Thanks for the calls, even though they weren't that great today. Thanks for OVO Cool Cat for not calling in, because that would have set him off
Mr.
the edge.
Gino for talking a lot of shit.
Yeah, Gino.
Gina, I'm coming for you, bitch.
Oh, Gina. I'm sorry, Gina.
I got blisters on my fingers.